Hello and welcome to the Play Android Game Reviews. My name is Daniel and today I'll be playing for you the arcade game Hit That Thing by developer 96Andre. And we have the starting screen here, and as you might have guessed, the game is about coconuts. You have the coconut tree here on the right with coconuts on the beach and this ocean backdrop, and the main menu on those wooden signs there in the middle. We have a start button, a credits button, and different game modes here. Easy, classic, 60 hits and 30 seconds. Then we have a mute button on the lower left corner and a Google Play Games button here with achievements and high scores. We'll look at this later on, as well as a Facebook share button in the upper right corner. But let's just see what the question mark here does, and it's a tutorial and it shows you what to do in the game. Tap a coconut to begin. From now on, each coconut will count from 0 to 1. If any of them succeeds, you lose. So if they vanish, you lost the round. Hit them, you'll score and they will stop counting, but others will appear. Hit as many as you can. Try doing it now. Good luck. So this is still tutorial, but we try our luck and hit them all. And you see the coconuts popping up, and we have to hit them as fast as possible before they vanish. And this happens quite fast. When they are gone and you lost the round. And there we are, game over. We didn't make it here, and we are back at the starting screen, but let's just switch to easy real quick, because I've tested it before and it is quite the challenge, and for demonstration purposes, easy is the better way to go here. Then we have 60 hits and 30 seconds. So 60 hits, let's just check this out real quick, and it's how fast can you hit 60 coconuts. So you have your counter up top and it counts down from 60, and your timer down below and it counts upwards your seconds. So this means you have to get all the 60 coconuts in the right time. Okay, and here we have our ending screen. 60 hits, new best time. It is 14.99 seconds. So this is our best time so far. We could share it. We're not going to do it again. We go back and we have 30 seconds. And this is basically the same thing, but reversed. So we have 30 seconds time and we have to hit as many coconuts as possible. And here you see there are quite a lot popping up, and here it's different because you don't have to tap them fast enough, because they won't go away. They won't just fade away like in the normal modes. Here they just stay and you have to get as many as possible. And our time's almost up, and there we have our ending screen. 30 seconds, new high score. We have an achievement as well. It is 111. High score is the 111. And let's go back again. So these are the two different gaming modes here, and then we have easy and classic, and those are the ones explained to you in the tutorial. But let's just check out the leaderboards real quick. And here we have a separate leaderboard for every game mode. We have our 60 hits, 30 seconds, easy and classic. Let's look at 60 hits right here, and here's our score. 14.23 seconds, and let's see. We're on the third place here, actually. Quite good, but still far off from the top two with 10 and 11 seconds here. And let's go back to the game and let's just check out the achievements. And here we have the different achievements. We already unlocked some of them because we tested it with the same account, but we have 30 seconds beginner, we have classic pro, classic master, and they all count the coconuts, how many you have, and count for all the gaming modes here. Pretty standard stuff and a lot of achievements to get here. So quite the replay value pulling players back in, I guess. But let's just start in the easy mode. And you see here it only starts once you tap the first coconut. It doesn't start automatically, which is quite nice. But let's talk about how the game looks. You see it's basically all 2D, and it's quite simple actually, with few colors here and all those flat colors actually, with the clouds having no details and hardly any details on the trees or the coconuts, which for me isn't quite enough. It's not really exciting graphically and could do really better and have some more animation, some effects if you tap the coconuts, and not, or just something different for them fading away, maybe cracking up, I don't know. But like it is now, it's just, well, not that really well graphically impressive game. It does better in terms of sounds though. You have your, well, tropical music, I'd call it. You have this typical, stereotypical beach music playing in the background, giving it this feel of summer and maybe some holiday on the beach. And you have your simple indicator sounds for the tapping, which is a bit, well, not enough sounds for my taste, because there could be more or even varied music here in the game, because it's always the same, playing always the same song, and it's always the same tapping sounds. So maybe some sounds for going a game over, or, well, starting a round, or just some variety in the sounds here would be a lot better in my opinion here. And yeah, this is all in terms of sounds. In terms of controls, the game does really good actually. It is quite responsive, and you can, well, it really, well, we didn't experience any kind of input lag while testing it, and it works with one-touch input. You can play it with just one hand, or, which I think is the better way, you play it with two hands on a single device. And I recommend using a tablet for this because of the bigger screen. You can use both hands more easily, and it's a better experience. And controls are pretty much the best point of the game, because they are responsive and they are really good for this kind of fast-paced reflex game. And then in terms of originality, I mean, it's a tapping game. There are quite a lot of tapping games in the store already. There are quite a lot of tropical games and coconut games actually. So neither the theme nor the actual gameplay is quite new or quite unique, and the combination of both, we actually found another game that basically does the same, and so uniqueness factor is pretty low with this one. And since it doesn't really impress in terms of graphics or in the overall style, I'd say, well, in the lower parts of the score here. And this reflects on the replayability, because there's not much to do as well. So it's basically those few gaming modes here, and you might be the person to compete against others with the high scores, but for some this might not be enough to pull them back into the game, because frankly it's graphically underwhelming a bit, and you might think twice before starting it up again. But then again, it really is challenging. It really, well, is a challenge for your reflexes, how fast you can tap on the screen, how good you're with the whole thing here. And well, for some people this might be just the right game actually. Yeah, but overall I think a bit more variety and a bit more, well, input here could be better, and could really, well, make this game a better game actually. But still, if you want to try it, if you're curious about this game, You'll find the link in the video description as well as the link to our article and our final score. The game is free, of course. It's called Hit That Thing, and it's a coconut tapping game here. And I hope you liked this video. I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, I say goodbye.